Hey everybody, welcome to another Goody Reader unboxing video. My name is Michael.
This is Peter.
Today we're going to check out the Blackberry Z10. This is the first Blackberry smartphone running BB10, which is the new operating system. Now, smartphones and Goody Reader, well, the reason why we're unboxing this and going to give you a full review is because we run the second largest Blackberry app store next to App World, or known as now Blackberry World. So we're going to show you everything that comes in the box, powered on for the first time, and you can check out our other videos at youtube.com/goodyreader.
I'm going to chop this open. You probably will need a knife unless you want to destroy the box.
So while he's doing that, let me just give you some specs. It's very high resolution, 1280 by 768. It's running a Snapdragon dual-core 1.5 gigahertz processor in conjunction with 2 gigs of RAM. You have 16 gigs of internal storage, and you can increase this via the micro SD.
We will save the main attraction till the end. Oh, wow. Very nice so far. Alright, so see that you have a little dot there explaining that your documents are underneath. Very tight fitted. So you see the little folder with the documents and then the charger down below. So the bottom compartment will have the wall port for the Blackberry. And if you lose your wall port, our sales partner ShoppyReaders.com, they actually sell replacement wall ports, so don't worry about that. We also have documents. So Blackberry Z10 or Z10, depending on what country you're in, you pronounce it differently. Informative documentation, product information, warranty information. Hold on to those in case anything goes wrong with your device. You want to know where to send it and what to do. You also have little promo stuff. This is a return label for returning your old recyclable cell phone. So this is going green, which I think is a pretty good idea. We also have headphones. 3.5mm headphone jack for the Blackberry.
Lots of goodies in there.
Yeah, right. Micro USB, nice and white. Blackberry logoed. Once again, our sales partner Shoppy Readers, they actually sell replacement Blackberry USBs as well. And of course you have the very long battery. And this is a, I'm trying to look at the milliamperage here, 1800 milliamps. So it's a fairly large battery.
So this is one of the first Blackberry phones to get LTE. So you have micro SIM, so it's different from the previous SIMs. So
right. There are different levels of SIM cards. There's micro SIM, standard SIM, and then nano SIM. So make sure you know what SIM card your device is going to accept before you go off and buy one. So just looking at the phone, we're going to take this off here. You see you have little cutouts for your light sensor and your camera and stuff like that. So that's all at the top here. I kind of like the design right off the bat. I do wish the kind of bezel right around the screen where you kind of go into your gesture support would have been white. I think that would have been cool, but you know, it's still the white model here. We also have micro HDMI and a 3.5 the micro USB micro HDMI. You have volume controls and an additional button on the side there. Then you have 3.5mm headphone jack along with microphone and camera at the back, and you get this very nice textured backing for the back of the phone. And we'll take the back off here.
I like how that has the little groove there to take the back off.
Exactly. If you don't have nails, it's kind of hard to do that. Try not to break this. This is very flimsy. So you can see here we also have micro SD card slot and a micro SIM. So we're going to go and put the SIM in because we'll probably need that. Follow the directions on how to put it in. Make sure the cut goes where it's supposed to go. Very fine fitted. And we have the battery.
So while he's doing that, this is the back of the BlackBerry Torch the 2. So you can check out how how large this new model is, and see the distinction between like the batteries and stuff like that. So
much bigger screen.
yeah, much larger screen.
It's turning on its own right off the bat. So put the battery cover back. Should just be press. Yeah. And then we'll let this turn on for the first time.
So I'm pretty excited about this phone. I mean, this phone will give you the ability to sideload in Android apps. So much like the BlackBerry Playbook that has the built-in Android emulator, this has the same thing. So you could get a lot of apps that are not available in the official BlackBerry world via apps.goodyreader.com. I think roughly we have about 950 BlackBerry Playbook and BB10 apps, and you can get things like WhatsApp, Skype, Amazon Instant Video, tons of games. I mean, these are the games we have are games converted from the APK to a bar file, and bar files is the proprietary BlackBerry format.
So you see here you have some first time setups to go through. We're going to put our Evolution one here, and we've made the password nice and easy.
It's a pretty big virtual keyboard.
It takes up literally half the screen, and if not, probably a little bit more than half the screen. So we're going to connect to Wi-Fi. Okay. Now we have country, Canada, English. That should be fine. And we're going to agree to the terms in a second here. If you don't agree, you can't use it. So
I disagree, and it starts smoking. It just starts exploding.
This BlackBerry will detonate in 3, 2.
I don't want my BlackBerry to detonate.
No, we'll do it right this time.
Okay.
All right, there's the terms. Read through those if you need more information. We'll just skip this for now, just for the sake of the first time startup. Forget about the enabling location for now. And obviously, look into these more extensively. We're just kind of speeding through this to get to the home screen. And it looks like we will need an update.
Alright, so we'll update it. We'll be right back. Okay, so we ran the update. Basically, it took seriously like about 40 minutes. It's day 1 here of the launch in Canada, and so I guess just the update servers are totally swamped. So it's ran 2 updates, like around about 40 megs total or so. And after the updates ran, we see this menu. It mainly just tells you how to, gesture and things like that. There's a lot of playbook similarities in terms of sometimes you have to swipe up on the bezel and stuff like that.
So you can see things like here, while in an app, touch the top edge, finger down to see more options. I don't know if it's actually telling me to do that. Oh, I do have to do that, sorry. So you see there, right now we only have emergency call because we are in tutorial mode. So we'll go ahead and continue on our journey. Alright. Oh. You can see that.
I think it's
just a tutorial.
Yeah. Some of the things you have to follow along with, and some of them it's like, swipe left. No, what we mean is do this instead.
So we'll let you guys read all these as we go along. Obviously, when you guys set this up, this will all be, you guys will all go through this, so.
And I think there's no way to skip this initially.
No,
you have to go through this.
Now you try. Great. Okay, so move on. I did that. Okay. There we go.
So is this the...
Oh, I think we're in.
Are we?
All right. There we go.
Yay!
So this is what you see on the first standby page, and hopefully we're not in a hidden
This looks
tutorial.
awesome!
Hopefully we're not in another secret tutorial, but this is, looks like we're in. So we have trying the gestures, there you go. So
sort of This is what it's known as like the peak mode. So you could just scroll up, instant messages, things like that. We don't, obviously we just turned this on for like the first time, but you do have things like Blackberry Hub, which is, this is where all of your tweets, Facebooks, status updates, everything will go. But you could also like filter it too. So if like you don't want, if you just want to say get emails in your hub, you can do that. And fully gestured and everything like that. So BlackBerry now has gotten into music, videos, and you know, apps and things like that. So you could you could buy music by the track, about 99 cents or so, and then you could buy you know, and rent videos and stuff like that too. You know, about $5.99 or so is about the average price. You know, you have Box, which is sort of a Dropbox competitor that's preloaded on here. Let's click. Oops. Let's click About. So you can see here's the software, Blackberry 10. In a future video, very soon, we're going to teach you how to load Android apps on here. So you'll be able to get a sense on how you can install any of your favorite Android apps on here. So a lot of tutorials we're going to be doing on this.
Oh, there we go. I was actually wondering how to get out of that, and thank gosh for the tutorial.
Yeah.
So yeah, here it is. We'll obviously get into a more in-depth review on this in a future vid, but this is just to show you what it's like to go through the tutorial, set it up, and the first time boot up. So
we're gonna probably spend a few days with this before we do our full, you know, review, because I mean, it's so hard with like a new operating system and a new phone to be like, oh, here's our review. We only spend 5 or 10 minutes with it, but we want to do it right, and so we're gonna like spend some good quality alone time with this to give you a sense on it. But I mean, you know, looking at the size again, this is the BlackBerry Torch, so. You know, with the keyboard there, it's comparable, but touchscreen size, I mean, there's no comparison. Poor resolution, great resolution. Like old school, you know, operating system, new school.
Just to show you guys, a lot of the new Android phones are going to be 4.6 to 4.7 inches, so you do see this, similar to that of a Samsung Galaxy S3 kind of thing, will be a lot bigger screen. But this just gives you an idea of, you know, like the biggest smartphones down to like the BlackBerry. We don't have iPhones. We're not big Apple users here, as you can see. Mike's more the BlackBerry guy, and have more of the Android stuff. But it's a good middle-range phone. It's really thin. It's thinner than both of these. It's really light, and it has a very nice squared-off feel to it. I don't have a battery back on mine right now.
Yeah, I mean, look at the thinness, and I mean, the Torch is so much weightier than this. Like, this weighs next to nothing. This is heavy.
It's heavy,
so
and a small touchscreen surface.
Yeah, so I mean, this is going to be extremely pocket friendly, and I mean, you just look at the girth. I mean, there's really no question. And the occlusion of a micro HDMI.
Yes.
And that's something that almost all BlackBerry phones never had in the past.
HD output.
Yeah, so that's solid. So thanks for watching the unboxing of the new BlackBerry Z10 or Z10. For GoodieReader.com, my name is Michael.
This is Peter.
Everybody take care.